Hi, I'm here with Krzysztof, our Senior Support Engineer, and we have an upcoming webinar on June 13th, MySQL tutorial, backup tips for MySQL, MariaDB, and Galera Cluster. So Krzysztof, thanks for being here. Why is having a backup plan and strategy important to a mission-critical database environment?
So basically, if you value your data, backup is a must, right? So, and it just can't be any type of backup. It has to be something which is right for the data and your unique environment that you're working within. So you will back up your data differently, right? If you're using one of the cloud providers, or you will back up differently if you have your servers on premises. So if you have like large data sets, it will also require a different approach than smaller ones. So, well, you have to plan in advance, right, to see what options are feasible for your situation.
Great. So how has the introduction of the cloud affected people's backup strategies?
So I think it changed, but for better and for worse. So cloud gives you a great deal of flexibility. So if you want to add a new volume, just click on a button in UI or do an API call. So if you need a backup host, you can spin a new installs pretty easily. Just simple as that, right? Using block storage like EBS, it made it easier to create snapshots to use them and to use them to back up your data. On the other hand, cloud tends to deliver lower performance than the servers that you may have located on premises. It's because either lower because this is some technical limitations of the cloud, the infrastructure, but it also could be lower because the high performance solutions that are available in the cloud are pretty expensive. So this is why it's very critical to design backup strategy that plays to cloud strength and minimizes its weaknesses.
Excellent. So what are some of the topics you're going to cover on the webinar on June 13th?
So I'm going to talk about different methods that you can use to back up your data. I'll also cover point-in-time recovery, which is pretty essential to any backup strategy. I'll be sharing tips and best practices and give some examples that how, depending on the environment, you can set your backups, you can configure your backup set. I also plan to give a quick demo of the backup and restore functions, which are available in the cluster control.
Excellent. Well, thank you for joining me today. And if you want to sign up for the webinar that we're having on June 13th, you can click on the link in the post. Thanks.